Tonight's KVUE Crime Files. 11 years ago, someone nearly destroyed one of Austin's most iconic buildings. They threw a firebomb into the governor's mansion. As KVUE's Bob Buckaloo explains, whoever did it may never be punished.
The night of June 8, 2008. It had been hot that day in Austin, 100 degrees. And the night was still warm and humid as a surveillance camera captured the ghostly image of a man running. He was running along a sidewalk in front of the Texas governor's mansion, running away, no doubt, from the firebomb he had just thrown. And as the fire burned, history was turning to ashes. This was the home built in 1856 on Colorado Street in a small town called Austin. A stark brick structure later upgraded to the building we would come to know, where a long list of Texas governors called home, including some of the most famous politicians in America in their time. But on the night of the fire, the governor and his family were not at home. Planned renovations had forced Governor Rick Perry to move out, and the mansion had been cleared of its priceless furniture and heirlooms and sent to a warehouse. Those renovations would have included the installation of a fire sprinkler system. But it was too late for that. 100 firefighters facing a difficult problem.
The building undergoing renovation again allows easy fire spread because of the spaces normally that would have been walled off.
At the time, arson was suspected. Porches don't just catch fire. And into the night and the next morning as firefighters kept busy and before the surveillance video would confirm the obvious, the question emerged. Who threw that Molotov cocktail? There would be clues, of course, thanks to the cameras, the firebombing, the running man. This person seen walking near the mansion before the fire started. And this white Jeep. In the surveillance video, investigators noticed a white Jeep Cherokee, whose occupants had been seen taking pictures of the mansion in the early morning hours 4 days before the arson. Investigators checked out 3,000 similar Jeeps registered in Texas and located that specific vehicle and its owner. When questioned, the owner admitted to driving it while the photos of the mansion were taken. He told investigators the names of the two people with him in the Jeep, and they were interviewed too. All three persons denied involvement in the arson and were never arrested. DPS said they lacked probable cause to make arrests. And when the last flames died away, firefighters had won the battle of a lifetime. Most of the structure had been spared. So, $24 million and 4 years later, the restored mansion would reopen. A joyous day for all Texans, but not truly a happy ending. Who set the fire, and why did he do it? Texas has a statute of limitations for arson. In most cases, if you're not caught and convicted within 10 years of that crime, you can't be prosecuted. The fire happened 11 years ago. So whoever he was, he may have gotten away with it. Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.
Since the fire, security around the mansion is tighter, but it is still open for public tours, but by reservation only.